Hello everyone, welcome to Java Tutorials. In this session, we'll look into how we can use the keyword final along the methods and classes. Now let us consider we have two classes, class sample and class demo. Let us assume this class sample consists of one method called disp. Now the moment we say class demo extends sample by creating a parent-child relationship, then disp is also the member of class demo. Then according to the concept of function overriding, this class demo can override function disp. But in certain cases, we do not want a few of the functions not to get overridden. So whatever the body of a disp we may have, the same body should exist in demo. Even the programmer want to change or override this method disp in class demo, it should give an error. Now in order to achieve that means in order to avoid a function to be overridden in the child class, we'll declare that function by keyword final. Okay, let us consider we had declared class disp by simply void disp. Let us assume there is no return type, void disp, and whatever the body of this function may be. Now class demo can override this function, but the moment we use the keyword final along this function name, then this function becomes a constant function. You cannot override that function. Similarly, if we want to create a particular class and we do not want that class to be inherited by some any other class, that means let us consider we have another class A. Let me have something like this. Let us consider we have class A and another class B, and A and B are right now independent, but I do not want to have any relationship between A and B. That means even if I declare B as class B extends A, then it should generate an error immediately. I do not want class A to be inherited by any of the class, any of the child class. Then in such a case, while declaring class A, let us assume we have declared class A as class A and whatever the functions or whatever the components may have. Now with this is possible. Class B can extend class A. That means class B will act as a child class and A will act as a parent class. But we don't want this thing to happen. In that case, we'll declare class A as final. The moment you declare class A as final, that means that class can never have any child classes. So even if you compile this file, it will give you an error. This won't be permitted. Okay, so bottom line, if you try to explain this one or two sentence, it may go like this. If you do not want a particular function to get overridden in the child class, then you declare that function as a final function. Similarly, if you do not want a class to act as a parent class, then declare that class as a final class. So let's try to implement both of the cases. So let us try to implement the first case where we are having a class sample as a parent class with a final method disp and demo as a child class. Okay, so let's start with that. We'll declare class sample as class sample, and this class sample consists of one method called disp. Initially what we'll do, we won't declare a disp as a final, we'll just declare it as void disp, and let us say hello world system.out.println hello world. Hello world. Okay, and then we'll create class demo. This class extends sample. Here what we'll do, we'll first try to we'll override a disp. Okay, so void disp, let us say we write something that function has been overridden, system dot out dot println overridden function. Okay, and let us say we declare main method here only instead of creating a new class. So let us declare that function as public static void main and parameter string array args, and we create object of class demo d equal to new demo, and using this object we call upon the method disp. Okay, so let us save this first. So I go to the same parent folder and let me consider, I create one new folder, finkey, and let me say the name of the class as demo.java. So let me compile cd finkey. Okay, now Java, if I list the components over here, we have only demo.java. So let us compile this, java c demo.java. Okay, no errors. And if we compile, we got two classes, demo and sample. So let us execute demo, public java demo, and we are calling this method. So definitely the method that is overridden method will be called upon. Okay, but we don't want this to happen. We don't want the function this to get overridden. So what we'll do, we'll declare a disp by keyword final. Okay, and now let me recompile this. I made that change, required change, and I'm checking over here. Look, we cannot override disp in sample. Definitely, as we have declared a disp as final, okay, we cannot override this method in class demo. So we must remove this. So let me save and then let me compile it. Yes, it compiled. Let me clear the stuff. Let me recompile again, and then I am executing this java demo. That's it. Okay, now let us consider the second case. Second case, instead of creating a new class as A and then class as B, let us use the same classes. As per the concept, if we declare a class as final, then that class will not have any child class. That means that class will basically act as a leaf. So let me cross check over here. What I do, I will just declare, let me remove this final keyword from disp. We are not interested right now in final of the function, but we'll declare a class as a final, and then let's see whether the file is getting compiled. Basically it should not, because as we are declared class as final, then that class cannot have any child class. In other words, no other class can extend that class. So let me clear everything over here, and java c name of class is demo, that's the source file, and look here it's getting error, cannot inherit from sample. Demo.java cannot inherit from final sample. We are declared class as final. So if you declare a particular class as final, then that class can't act as a parent class. So to bottom up this, we can use final to declare constants. We can use final keyword if we do not want a function to override, and also we can use a final keyword along the class if we do not want that class to have any of the child classes. That's it for this session. I hope you liked the video. Kindly hit like and subscribe. Thank you.